Hello, friends. My name is Jay Aswani, and I'm a certified life coach. In the previous video, we have talked about body, mind, and soul, and we have already discussed about body and the ways to bring it to the level of peace, to have a very comfortable body, so that it doesn't become a block in going inward and reaching to yourself. So in this video, we'll talk about mind. Though mind is a very vast subject, it has too many layers. It has unconscious, subconscious, conscious, superconscious, then right and left hemisphere, then lot of thoughts, emotion, feelings, and strong suits, and a lot. It's a very vast subject. I think we need 10-20 videos to cover the intelligence and the emotional part of oneself. So, but we'll start with a very basic knowledge about the minds, so that once we understand that how does it function, so we can very normally manage it or handle it while handling our life. So एक बहुत बेसिक स्टोरी है जो शेयर करते हैं, जिससे हमारे को मदद मिलेगी अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए कि ये क्या रिलेशनशिप क्या है हमारे माइंड का और हमारे सेल्फ का. तो एक स्टोरी है एक राजा की और उसके मंत्री की, कि राजा अपने मंत्री से एक दिन बहुत खुश होता है. वो उसको बहुत थैंकफुल फील कर रहा होता है कि वो मंत्री को कहता है, तेरी प्लानिंग की वजह से या स्ट्रैटेजीज की वजह से मैंने बहुत सारी लड़ाइयाँ जीती हैं और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, तो मैं तुझे कुछ देना चाहता हूँ. तो मंत्री बोलता है कि नहीं, मैं बहुत कंटेंट हूँ, आपकी जो भी मुझे आपसे मिलता है, सैलरी मिलती है, जो भी मुझे आपसे मिलता है, मैं काफ़ी खुश हूँ, तो मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए और अब मैं अपना काम बड़ी बखूबी कर रहा हूँ. तो राजा फिर भी कहता नहीं, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, हमने और भी बहुत कुछ जीता है और मैं तेरे काम से बहुत खुश हूँ, मैं तुझे कुछ देना चाहता हूँ. तो मंत्री कहता, आप सोच लो, मैं मंत्री हूँ, मैं कुछ भी मांग सकता हूँ आपसे. तो राजा कहता, मेरा वादा है, मैं आप जो भी कहोगे मैं आपको दूंगा. तो मंत्री उससे एक दिन का राजपाट मांग लेता है. तो राजा बहुत परेशान होता है सुन के कि इसने ये क्या मांग लिया. तो लेकिन क्योंकि राजा जवाब दे चुका होता है, तो राजा सोचता है कि मैं तो जवाब दे चुका हूँ, अब तो मुझे करना पड़ेगा. तो अपना वादा रखता है और मंत्री को एक दिन का राजपाट दे देता है. तो जब मंत्री राजा बनता है और पहले ही दिन अपनी कुर्सी पे आके बैठता है, तो वो सब जो सिपाही हैं उनको ऑर्डर करता है कि राजा को उठा के जो है वो जेल में डाल दो और इसको हमेशा के लिए कारावास में बंद कर दो. तो ये होता है राजा के साथ. तो इसमें जो मंत्री है वो हमेशा के लिए राजा बन जाता है और जो राजा है वो जेल में बंद हो जाता है. सो ये रिलेशनशिप है हमारे दिल का और हमारे दिमाग का. सो मैं जो मंत्री है उसका कंपैरिजन करूंगा ब्रेन के साथ. Supposingly, see, our brain, which is very important and potent organ of our body, it has a capacity to think and to manage, to strategize and to calculate, to everything. So certainly it is a very important part of the human consciousness, but not a king. King is like our consciousness, our soul, our self. That's the real king, and that's who we really are. So our job is to use our mind for the calculations, for the planning, for the strategies, and for humanity, for love, for kindness, compassion. We use ourself, we use our consciousness, we act from from our soul. When we start relying on our brain just because it has given us many benefits and many reliefs in our life, we initially start depending on it too much that the finally brain takes over and it becomes the kings of the of the self. So which is I would call it a very bad stage. Actually, mind is not capable of becoming a master, because mind has its own limitation. It can only calculate, it can only remember what it has experienced, it can only strategize and planning, but it cannot love, it cannot deal with relationship, and it cannot deal with compassion and brotherhood. So it is a very incapable thing to actually become a master of ourself. So the bad news is that mind has already taken over in the whole of the humanity today, and we all function from our mind, whether it is relationship, love, or our family members, our kids and wife. So we start using our brain even in the relationship, which is a very not very nice thing to do, because we start calculating everything. If we get something good out of the relationship, we start giving. If we don't get anything, we stop giving. So that is a very calculative way of managing relationship, and this way you can't actually manage, because the whole life actually works on vibration. It's not that what we speak, it's not we think we'll hide it because our mind is very intelligent. So whenever we are managing our relationship with people and with our family members all around. So we feel that we are so intelligent that we'll be able to hide it in ourselves. But humanity works on vibration. Whatever I speak is not that important. Whatever I'm vibrating is more important, because the whole universe, including humans, they sense your vibration more than your words. So this is how, since mind has taken over the humanity, so people are suffering. This is a bad news, but there is a good news also, that the king has been put behind the bars, but king is not died. So it is still, he's still alive. So all we have to do is we have to awaken our consciousness, which is the actual king of ourself. We have to go inward and realize our light, which is coming from within, from our soul, and from our heart. So this is a journey between heart and soul. So once we understand that how we are living today, because we have started eating from our mind, we have started loving from our mind, we have started doing everything from our mind, and mind is incapable. Mind can only calculate, strategize. So it's the time that we should realize it and bring back ourself into the forefront and become the master of our own self, and send back mind where it actually belongs, using it only when it is required to handle certain situations in our life. And because this king, the Raja, is actually capable, because Raja has to win kingdoms, he has to win countries, states, but at the same time they have to win over the heart of their people also. They have to handle the situation, they have to handle life with kindness, love and compassion. So just realize that the king is still alive. Realization is enough, since information is transformation. Once you realize it, that you are not dead, your consciousness is still alive, bring it back to life, take the charge and become a master of yourself. So this is a very basic story I really wanted to share, so that you understand that you and your mind is two different thing, and you are the true real master, not your mind. It's just a obedient good servant, and it should remain that only, not the master. So it's just a basic story, just to have a foundation of the entire knowledge we'll keep on sharing in the next coming videos. So I hope you are able to understand and differentiate between heart and mind, and where they actually belong, and who's the master and who's the servant. And I am hoping that this video will remain very informative and helpful to you. And see you in the next videos, where we'll talk about the layers of brain and the consciousness, to understand it better and to take the charge of your own self and become the ruler and become the master and the king of your own self. So thank you very much for listening to me. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.